Hi, um, I'm Jennifer Dawn Gaviola, and oh my gosh, I wanted to chat with y'all because I just finished my Quiet Voice Big Impact Live retreat. I've never held a 4 day retreat like that. I've done several just couple hour type events, but I just finished this retreat, and I just wanted to share just some things I've been reflecting on. I'm pretty tired. It was like a marathon, um, but I feel so grateful just having just been used for this greater purpose. I really feel like even though I wanted to freak out some moments because I just, because it's such a big deal to help all these, it was basically 6 women who came from all over the world to come to Houston, Texas, to really, they're all introverts. They're all entrepreneurs who are introverts, and I really wanted the whole purpose of this retreat was to help them like own their quiet voice and help them really make a big impact. I think sometimes being introvert, it's like, oh, you're shy, you're reserved, you really can't make a big impact. Hi. Um, but I really wanted to show provide a safe space to show that introverts, women, we can have a voice. Hi, Shauna. Yay! So happy you're here. I just really wanted to create a safe space to help these ladies really tune into themselves, like really tune into who you are, and not like be unapologetic about like who you are. You don't have to be loud. You don't have to be I don't know. I think sometimes we on social media it's like you have to be something you're not, or you have to just change who you are in order for people you think that's the way to get validated. And I just really wanted to create a safe space so all these women would really feel happy and blessed and no understanding that who they are is on purpose. Them being quiet, having a more of a quiet reserved nature is on purpose, and that you can be quiet and fierce. I mean, just seeing the transformation happen over just 4 freaking days, it was incredible. Like for the first day, we did a lot of inner work. It was like Shauna's here, and she was there, and she was super, super brave, just like the other ladies. We did a lot of inner work for the first day, like releasing all these things that were blocking us. And it's still an ongoing process, but that first day was kind of heavy, but we did it. And then the second day, the lovely Shauna, she's does yoga and meditation, so um, felt so. Yes, it was intense, but it was good. Yeah, it was kind of rough, but again, the reason why I really built the retreat in a way where each day would build upon itself. I didn't want to go, even though we ended with this amazing photo shoot. I knew I didn't want to start with the photo shoot because then it would be a little bit surface. Oh, thank you, Shauna. Yeah, hi, Susan. I intentionally even though I didn't really have experience. Oh, thank you for the hearts in doing this 4 day adventure. Thanks for the love. I knew that I wanted each day to build upon itself. The first day, we had to go deep. To me, to create any sort of sustainable success, and I'm sharing this with you because I tried to avoid the deep inner work, you have to face your shit, but in a very loving way. You can be kind and gentle with yourself, but you really have to own what you're dealing with. Yeah, word. It's true. You just, for many, many years, I was successful, but I would go around my issues because I didn't feel like I needed to deal with it. So I was like, well, no, I'm already successful. It's fine. But I came to a point where it's like I kept hitting that wall. Like I couldn't get past this wall. And so things happened in my life that really forced me to really really look on the inside, being completely honest. Like, okay, Jennifer, this is what you're dealing with. And that's really the only way you can, like, yes, the only way out is through. Amen, sister. That's the only way you can heal. You know, I tried many, many years just to stay on the surface because it really was so scary to me to try to face like all of these blocks and pains that were, I knew was holding me back, but I just didn't want to face it because I just didn't think I needed it because I was quote unquote successful, right? Anyway, sorry for the segue. I just want to give you some perspective because I wanted to create this safe space for the ladies to really look at these things that are holding them back, but in a really safe and loving, gentle, and kind way. Because I think sometimes, and I'm sure y'all can relate, when we have all these like critical voices, they're like so mean, and it's just like you can beat yourself up, you know, it's just like, it's rough, okay? So I really wanted to create this space where all the ladies felt supported. And I feel like women in general need to feel supported anyway. Like genuinely supported. No competition, no weird drama. Yeah, I'm so grateful I did this too, Susan. I'm still letting it all sink in. It still feels very surreal. Truly, it was freaking magical. I'm getting goosebumps right now because I cannot, there's a part of me that just can't believe like I did this. Like, I don't know. I feel like honestly, this experience, this 4-day experience that just happened, I know I was being guided by something greater. There's no way in hell that if I could have just done this, like I masterminded this whole thing. I felt inspired to create the space. I felt inspired to let people know what my vision was, and you know, the perfect women showed up, but there was a divine force guiding this for real. From day 1 to day 4. You know, day 2 we did this like yoga meditation by Shauna, who's on the scope today. Shout out to Shauna, she was so amazing. And then Brenda did like there's another lovely lady. She taught us about nutrition and honoring your energy as an introvert. And then the second half, oh, I'm so glad that you were there, Shauna. And then get this, we did a inner beauty panel discussion. I really wanted to have a conscious conversation about what real beauty is and what soulful style is and how that impacts your life. And so I had everyone on the panel, everyone on the retreat, plus a special guest. His name was Josh. Super fabulous. He was with us too. And we all just had a conversation about like what real beauty is, and like with the impact of like social media, how we social media allows us to connect with each other, but it feels sometimes just on the surface, you know? And how sometimes, especially young girls, feel pressured. Oh, you have to look like this to be accepted. You have to wear this. And it's like, well, actually, you know, beauty and style, those are sacred. You know, for me to get to this place where I can even be on the scope with y'all is because I had to move from a very dark time to find my voice, and style and surrounding myself with beauty became my sacred practice. It did. It was just very intuitive. I just knew, even though I was going through a really rough time, I just knew that I had to feel better. And what made me feel better was just being surrounded by beauty, and then looking at beautiful things and noticing what I was attracted to. And in doing that sort of sacred practice every day, I eventually found my voice. And so I wanted to share on day 3 of the retreat, we did a inner beauty photo shoot. And Shauna can tell you it was crazy pants, because everyone got, like, we curated a special outfits for everyone that they could keep. I felt like Oprah and Santa at the same time. And we had this photo shoot. Fucking epic. Yeah, it was epic. It was just so surreal. We had the photo shoot, and one of my very, very dear friends, I call her my sister, she flew all the way from Sweden to come to the photo shoot, and she had a moment. I mean, she's very naturally very reserved and quiet, but we turned up the music, and she had a motherfucking moment. I mean, we were witnessing like a miracle, because she was just like, she had closed her eyes and was like feeling the music, and she let go. Like, she lost herself, and we had the pleasure, the honor really, to witness that. Like, witness herself, like tuning into her spirit. It was insane. I mean, I cried. I was just like, because that's really why I'm doing this. It's because I want everyone, I want all women to be able to tune into themselves and just know who they are. And to have that sense of freedom. You know, to see that transformation, what everyone experienced, they experienced their own sense of freedom. You know, beyond the beauty, the style, the all the inner work we did, the whole purpose is for you to like feel free to be yourself. Because from that freedom, then you can really create a business, a brand, be of service, but from a very real place. Not from a place, I think I should do this, should I do this? It's like, it's not about the shoulds, it's about how do you deeply feel? What is calling you? What is like lighting you up? So yeah, excuse me, we ended on the photo shoot, and then the last day we had a fashion show, and I gave all the ladies a custom t-shirt. Let me see if I can get the t-shirt. Hold on, I'll show you real quick. I'm gonna walk over here. Gonna walk. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Here. I gave all the ladies this custom t-shirt, which basically it's a poem. Let me see. Maybe I can read it to y'all. But I really wanted, I'm a poet and a designer, and so I really wanted them to really remember this moment of feeling free. And then whenever they wear this shirt, to remind them of like this experience, because I want them to take this experience with them beyond the retreat. I want them to remember the power that they have. So let me just read the poem for you. Let me flip it real quick. Okay. I am flourishing, I'm thriving, I'm expanding, I'm advancing. I'm here nor there. I am everywhere, pervading, sustaining, my thoughts formulating into an infinite state of my own creating. Let's see. Let me flip back. Sorry for the shaky. Okay. So anyway, and so I gave the shirts, and then everyone shared their wins. It was so awesome. And before the fashion show, all the ladies cut their I call them my poetic tees, because of my poetry on clothes. And normally I'll just cut the t-shirts myself and do all these different designs. But I thought it might be cool if each of the ladies actually cut their shirts themselves in their own design. And they did. And it was like fantastic. So I posted some photos on Facebook. And actually, spoiler alert, we had this brilliant divine download that I'm going to be selling the shirt designs that they did, and I'm going to be honoring them by each style will be named after them. Them and their next level sort of alter ego. So more to come on that, but this whole thing, I just wanted to just quickly share this experience with you, because I've been reflecting on, like, I don't know, I'm just really grateful that I'm being used for something greater. I feel a part of something. For many years I felt isolated and afraid And this is like the first time in my life I feel in tune and a part of something greater, that my life is something, all of the gifts I've been given are all somehow coming into alignment, and I'm being used to help all of these women, these introverted, quiet leaders, really, to own their voice. And that's just gives me so much joy and gratitude. And I even, like, last night, I'm like super tired, and everyone keeps telling me, you need to rest, and I am resting. But like last night, I journaled, and I just wanted to share a few things that I'm proud of. So let me just share a couple things with you. So let me see. So here's writing last night. So a couple things were, the first thing was the fact that I even did it. It's huge. You know, I had the faith and the vision to actually accomplish this with the help of everyone. To me, that the magic of this event was having, I created the space for it, but then everyone's contribution is what made it magic. The connections we made with each other is what made it magic. And that I even allowed the support was huge, because before in my past I used to be like super controlling. So to be able to allow the support was big. And I just allowing myself to enjoy the process was huge. And I think, just overall, attracting like such incredible ladies like Shauna, incredible. Like, that gives me faith that, okay, I'm on the right track. And just overall, just having the courage to really make the decision and actually see it through in a way that was just, again, it came out so beautifully that it was just like, I know it was divinely guided. And the very last thing I wanted to share with y'all, it was so crazy. One of my intentions for the retreat is I wanted it to feel like a slice of heaven. Okay, and so, meaning I really wanted to feel light and powerful. I wanted to feel like all the things that you like envision heaven would be, I wanted to help like bring that here on earth. Just for, you know, a few moments. And let's see, what day was that? Day 3, we were shopping at this vintage place, looking for outfits, just more accessories and stuff for the photo shoot. Well, then one of the ladies came up to me, she's like, Jennifer, look at this. And it was this crazy Halloween costume. If you can imagine this with me, it's some guy, like a grown man, wearing a pizza slice as a costume. It was hilarious. I was like, look at that, that's so funny. But the name of the costume, get this, was A Slice of Heaven. We were all like, what? It was like, we were laughing like, you know, God has a sense of humor, because that was, to me, again, a funny sign, but confirmation that we were all on the right track. So anyway, I just thought that was like hilarious. I took a picture of the costume where it said Slice of Heaven. But again, I guess why I wanted to share a little bit of my reflections with you right now is because I want to encourage you to know that life is flowing. And the more that you trust in this flow, make a decision and move on that inspiration, watch how like life will actually support that vision. Truly, I have this retreat was moving on faith, and to see what actually manifested was incredible. To see the transformations of everyone, it was like such a blessing for me. Just to witness everyone's, I don't know, evolution. It was just incredible. So anyway, I just wanted to offer you some inspiration. Whatever lights you up, whatever you feel called to do, trust that that gift is for you, and that expression needs to come through you. It can only come through you. So like what happened over this past 4 days of this Quiet Voice Big Impact Retreat, I felt like that was a gift that I felt called to express. And thank God, like, I had the courage and the faith and the fortitude to allow it to happen with you know, the help of life and God and all the people that just organically just showed up. it was like really a miracle. So I just really wanted to share that with you, that no matter where you are, just start. Just start, have a vision. The miracle starts when you decide. When you're not sure, you're like, oh, I don't know if I should do this. Then your results, what you'll see is like, not sure, it won't be definitive. So when you decide and you move and you commit, you'll watch. I'm serious. Miracles will happen. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a little bit of insight. I've been reflecting on it. I'm resting this week. But I just feel truly, truly blessed and so humbled and grateful just to have experienced this with all the ladies. And my intention is to be able to continue to do this with more women, because I feel like every woman it's her right to feel that level of freedom and to know who she is and to love who she is and to express that power and beauty from the inside out. I really appreciate you staying on the scope with me. I hope this was helpful for you. And as I get more insights, I'll be sharing more, but I appreciate you just being on the scope with me. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye.